Hey guys, if you're gonna jump on here quick, I'll leave it right here for just a minute, just to show you in the midst of it, God still shows off. So that's pretty cool. Actually, we didn't have a good a view like this from where I'm at before the storm, so there you go. Give a few people some time. I hope this video is going through decent. Should be. All right. Hey church, how you doing? So we're coming to you live from Ground Zero. It still looks like Ground Zero to me. We came down to meet FEMA, and I got some exciting things to show you here on our property. So you as a church are finding ways via me and Mally and everybody and Sherry Ann, and just when we hear about stuff we need to get involved in, we're jumping in on it. So we represent you right here on Fort Myers Beach, and you're getting ready to play a really big part, and I'll show you all that in just a minute. Also, if you want to watch to the end, I'm going to do a tour of the entire campus, so it's going to take a little while. I'm going to get some of this talk out of the way, and then I just want everybody to see, kind of where it works. You can see in the background, if you've not been here, what's going on back there. You notice there's no windows in the front of the foyer, and you may have seen pictures, but just for perspective, that's the top of the arch. The wave that took this out was about right there when it crashed through. We had folks in the church when that happened, and so that wave coming in at the top of that arch had to be pretty crazy. So yep, here we are. Real quick, so information purposes, you should have received an email last night about 9:30 in the email address that you sent Yes I'm Into, and you should have had instructions in there. If you didn't get that, don't worry. Just go straight over to beachbaptist.org, click on member registration, and fill out that form. Everything is going through Planning Center. You're going to get lots of information to come, but you got to go and do that. Even if you sent me an email, that was just to get you to the Planning Center. After tonight, Planning Center is where it's all going to happen. So go to beachbaptist.org, click on member registration, and fill out that member profile. It's sort of like our directory, it's sort of like our newsletter, but it's actually member registration now. So we're so thankful to John Ferris and his team over at Crosspoint, which has helped us get that set up and be able to get you all into Planning Center. Planning Center gave us that. If you didn't read the email, Planning Center has given us an account for 6 months free. So our giving goes through there, our communication goes through there, our membership roles go through there. So you need to get on there. Make sure you do that. So pretty soon that's all you're going to get. I still got notifications getting popped up. So brought Papa with me, and go ahead and say hey. Hey. Listen, bringing Papa down here is not fun. He's a hoarder. He's going through street by street. He keeps bringing stuff up, and I ask him, is that your stuff? And he goes, it is now. Wasn't even his. He's just picking up stuff. So if you live near us, he may have your stuff.
I got some freezer bags.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you, I got to get him back off this island. So that's kind of where we are. That's your quick update as far as I need you to get over to Planning Center via beachbaptist.org. Click on member registration. Get that taken care of. And I'm looking in the wrong direction. I apologize. I'm looking on this. So let me show you what's going on out here. Flip this around. You don't need to see my mug. So front parking lot, we have multiple mobile. I can go down. Maybe I won't fall today. Got multiple mobile restroom systems going on. We then have more there. And then we have shower systems going on all along the front. And the sheriff's department, as always, they're always here checking out things that are going. I'll show you on the other side. I don't know if I can get over there or not. Let me go here. Everybody follow. So this is coming up the front steps. I'm going to show you. Okay. All the deck was pull off. I am going to fall. Somebody's going to make fun. It's okay. So you look down through there. There used to be a deck that went all the way around our church. We used to have ceilings. We used to have walls. Many of you have asked, what's the condition of our building? Well, let me show you what the fire department thinks the condition of our building is. Stay out. We don't really know what that means. Well, We don't really know what that means going forward. We just know that means stay out right now. Over on this side, you can see Verizon is bringing their command post in. This is most of the rest of the foyer. Came out here on the deck. Climb over it. And yes, I'm wearing shoes before anybody fusses. I'll show you. There, regular shoes, not just flip-flops. Notice the boards that are popped up. Big old waves came through here, boys. Don't get dizzy on me. It's outside worship area, open air. You can see that big thing we're building right over here. Check this out. No, it's not a dance floor. This is our partnership with the state of Florida and Lee County. They are moving all of the disaster operations right here on Beach Baptist lot. We've given them access with a contract via until February next year. So everything that the island needs, except for the emergency vehicles and the workers and the first responders and things like that, are going to be housed right here out of Beach Baptist. So you can come get your phone charged up, work on your bill. I assume you got to work on your bill. Don't quote me on that part. Charge your phone up though. You're getting good service now. Department of Children and Families is going to be here. Unemployment's going to be here. FEMA's going to be here. I mean, we're going to be a one-stop shop, baby. And that's just awesome to see. Listen, this is what Beach Baptist does best. Works in conjunction with anybody we can find. And we give access to our facilities so that others can be helped. So you're right here in the center of it, as always. That's what we want to see. So I'm going to keep walking around, keep showing you. I'll take some more videos tomorrow because this is just number one, in case you're wondering. Our entire property is going to be an entire operations center. There's going to be trucks and trailers and no telling what else gets moved in here. But I wish you could see the size of it. Well, you can see the size of it. It takes up from that corner to where Papa's house corner was. They'll be working all night long. Coming around. In case you're wondering, homeless, yes, are still on the island. Unfortunately, that's why the sheriff was here. We cannot let them stay here because of that big red sign on our front building. So they're going to have to be escorted off the property. That is not what we want, but it is what we have to do to be in compliance with what the fire department and sheriff's department has asked us. So in case you're wondering, homeless services, unless they're being directed from a government standpoint, we can't really be a part of them right now. That's not supposed to be hanging there. I just noticed. I was like, that's crazy. Look, it's all out of there, man. Okay, so we're looking out towards the south from our property. That little spot right there used to be the Choice Market. It's not there anymore. Our air conditioner stand used to be right here. It's no longer there. Here's some of our air conditioners. I'm walking around here like I can get down. Let me just show you. This is as much of the ramp as we have left. This ramp, that's our entire ramp structure system. It floated down there. We actually watched it during the storm float by. When that happened, we knew things were going crazy. Used to be a way for me to jump down here. Okay, can't do it. All right, I'll take you inside. It will get dark here in just a minute on my camera, so just hang with me and I'll get through the big buildings. That's the only way I can get out. We're in the hallway. Those are bathrooms. All the ceilings have collapsed in there. I wish I could show you. Oh, I can kind of show you. Oh, it's picking up better than I thought it would. All your work on the dome, it all got ripped out. I don't know who it was that covered up those windows, man, but it was sure good to have some light. That was me. is our stage. I was going to do this all from the stage tonight just to kind of make y'all feel at home, but it's too dark. So just so you understand the force of what happened here, you see that crack right there in the sound booth wall. The sound booth and main wall right there moved out about a foot. This is a coffee shop. This is all the ceilings, all that black area. The ceilings are down. All that ceiling's down over there. This is our coffee shop. All the ceilings are out. Again, I'll quit saying that. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to try to make one of those grinders work tomorrow. Wish I could make that coffee pot work, but that's not going to happen. Coffee banner made it right where it was at. I got in the foyer. Yes, you still belong here. Absolutely. Our breakfast room. It's a hole in the outside. Another couple. Another one. There's something big and nasty hit. You can see that wall there. That's the underneath the sound booth. So water rushed through all of this area here. When you're wondering how deep it was, just picture that front foyer underwater. I'm running through deep enough. Another hole in the outside wall. So when I'm really just showing you all this because I don't think many people understand I've used the word cataclysmic twice today of how cataclysmic it is. You know, people say, well, I want to come help you clean up. Can you imagine even starting here? It doesn't even make sense to me. It's hard. We do have some plans that we're going to try to work on, try to get done. Oh, I don't know. I haven't even been in the nursery area. Somebody said it made it, but let's see. Let's see. This little section did pretty good. Oh, we just got a hole in this. Oh, yeah, the nursery, man. I got some leaky roof going on, but not too bad. Not too bad. All right, that's about all for the church building. If you're still with me or if you're going to follow, I'm going to jump. I got to go downstairs, walk around, and show you, go over to the retreat center. If you get sick riding one of them roller coasters, I promise, you're going to get sick with this one. Imagine, look at the size of that structure that thing just blew completely out. And then when the water rushed back out, it took it with it. So, wave took it down, water took it out. Lots of people talking. No, doing a church service.
Oh, yeah, we still see it out on the road. We're not going to bother.
In case you're wondering, Fort Myers Beach doesn't roll up the sidewalks anymore. They are absolutely 24/7. Not many residences, but all emergency workers and things like that that's going on. Did you look at that little building? That's awesome. All right, just so you want to see underneath the church, I can bounce through there. Ron Furr, if you're watching, some electrical issues you could maybe take care of. Conduits down. So everything was pushed out of here. Look, it took the wall that Ron mounted his box to, but his box made it. Good job. You know what's amazing? There's no toilets were left anywhere. Any house you go look at, the toilets disappeared. Just gone. Toilets. It's crazy. Yeah, all the plumbing from upstairs used to go through the floor. Doesn't go through the floor anymore. All right, we're walking through the campus. There's our playground. Right there. Right there, right there. playground. That was Papa's house. Papa's house, once again, down there somewhere. It's Sherry Ann's beetle that used to be under Papa's house over there. I think I can go in this retreat center door. We're gonna try it. So in case you're wondering, we still don't know about the structure of the big building. This building here, I'll show you. We'll most likely have to come all the way down. This wall is pretty much the only intact one. Concrete block. All those trees gone. That's a neighbor's house. It might get dark on me again, so I apologize. I want to see what I can do for you. All this stuff just wrapped itself around. This is the end room. Wish I could tell you what. Oh, wait. It's room number 6. It's room number 7. That fridge was never in that room. Here's a funny thing. That fridge was in our market. It came through and landed in there. That's actually a freezer from the market. Crazy, huh? We can see all the way through. Right up there in that white. That's the bathrooms. So you can see all the way through the retreat center. Many of these doors, like room 5, we can't even get to. We can't get in. There's a house pressing that wall forward, so there's a big bulge in that wall right there. It's not structurally safe at all. Number 4, not gonna happen. This one, that wall's pushed in really far, so this is room number 3. That's Martin. That was crazy. A tour bus picked it up, pushed her down. Room 3, one of our dorm rooms. I can't even go in there. Room 2's locked. Yeah, we don't want anybody to steal something. Room 1. So this entire, we've seen this, if you can tell. So this entire interior wall is bulged out from the pressure of the stuff that's in these 2 rooms that came in from the outside wall. Ooh, found something. I know it's dark. I'm hurrying. Nobody wants to watch a black screen. I know. The other dorm room. This is our hallway and new fire. Sorry. No. Look, that's a toilet. Fire access room. Sorry. This is the apartment when Molly said she lost everything. Just want you to understand what it looks like. Most of Molly's kitchen went out the wall to the neighbors. That's really like it was. We didn't do anything here. Wasn't anything to do. There's a few clothes hanging up. The retreat center. She just joined. We're gonna walk through just so that folks would. Oh my gosh! I found 2 toilets that stayed. Men's handicap, women's handicap. All the walls are gone, of course. No privacy on them. Beach is calling. I must go. Outside wall of the retreat center. Yeah, so I got to show y'all something. I thought this was hilarious. So this building, the sign out in front of the church said, cannot be used for its intended purpose, which is a church. Understand? And you saw the damage. I agree with them. This is a sleeping quarters. You saw what it looks like. The notice we got on here is you should Use caution. It's a temporary certificate of occupancy. Structure's been maintained. I'm not sure they were qualified. And I'm not making fun of anybody, but because I don't know who did it. There's a main room of the retreat center. It's your kitchen serving window. No windows are left in the buildings, in this building at all. They all blew out. Oh, except that kitchen window back there. I'm sorry. We were just getting ready to give away Wednesday night bread when this all happened. Not done that. Tia, here's your kitchen. There's your freezer. Look, that's a fridge that went up, turned sideways, and will not go back down. That's looking out the back. Yeah, so here's your kitchen. I don't know where the doors come from. Used to be a wall there. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Tia, Sherry Warren, your sign made it. Nobody's going through that door but you guys. And y'all got a kitchen to clean up, so y'all get back down here. Out the side door. This is the back of the parsonage. I'll give you a quick tour of that. It's hideous. So we got some structure damage here in that wall. Thanks, Inez and Frank's son, Jacques, came through with a backhoe just to get his pathway back here. Used to be a swimming pool right there. Downstairs bath. It's the outside of Mally's apartment. And the rest of her stuff. That RV is not ours, but it came over to visit. Backyard. All of this, thanks to Jacques, is now over here and out at the street. All of this was piled up, behind the doors here. I'm not even going to show you underneath the Boo-Boo's apartment. Oh yeah, I will. Real quick. Everything's really starting to stink now. Not good. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll just go through there. Take you upstairs. Maybe you saw the video of the as a result. So all of that came off. That's gone up another 6 feet. Many of you suffered the same thing at your houses, so you all know what this. The muddy, mucky, smelly, nasty. Up in there. Water did come in through our kitchen wall to about the island, through the sidewalls. For all of you wondered, we had to move all of our personal stuff out of here for a while so we can see what we're doing with this building. They didn't even give me a sticker on this building. Front door's quitting working. Sin relief trailer at work. So here's your outside. Pretty rough. Yeah. That garage looks like anybody else's that was down there. Really, Sherry McGill, if you're watching, I think this was her final rodeo. Only Sherry McGill is going to know what I mean by that. The old church Toyota. That will be its final resting place as well. The house from across the street over on the beach. Many of y'all saw that before. So we've been working with some workers and inloaders, moving cars around and getting this parking lot sort of cleared off, getting ready for tomorrow for the guys to come in and set the other trailers and stuff up. That trailer didn't make it. go. Let's just take that in for a second, would you? Sherry-Ann said the other day, we take a lot for granted. I'll admit, I take that look right there for granted. I did. Oh, no. It's a good view right there. All right. All right, church. Yeah, I don't like coming here, not gonna lie. I'm excited that we're able to provide a place for the community to come and get stuff, and that's cool, and I think that's what we're here for as far as property goes. We are still a long way from knowing what we can do here on the campus as a church, but we're not focused on that. Actually, we're focused on what we can do. When we get answers, we operate in them, and we do what we can. But as you saw, Mally's apartment, you saw Boo Boo's apartment, you saw where my dad's house used to be. We walked away with a lot of stuff. We lost a lot of stuff. We walked away with some. Those guys, Boo Boo and Mimi and Papa at their age, walked away with nothing. And then Mally, she's just 21. Yeah, she got plenty of time to start over. There's not a lot of resources out there to start over. I'm not negative on any government agency. I'm not negative on insurance, really. But don't believe any hype you hear. Nothing is enough to replace, even financially, what's been lost. Buildings, personal stuff, nothing. You don't get it back. And many of you already know that. You're all dealing with the same thing, even from up north. People from up north who this is their second home, I know you're getting a lot of crap and stuff. I hear it, and you know what? You're hurting just as much, and you should. It's just stuff, but it's a place, and it's a place that you called home, at least part-time. So don't get down. Don't let anybody fool you. It's a bad deal all around. And I'm not trying to sound negative. This is depressing. It is. And it's not getting any better. Never. I don't see when it's going to get better. So that's why it's so. It pushes down on my heart, my soul, whenever I'm here. So I'm trying to stay positive and doing what we can. And I think just being able to see some stuff happen on the property gives me a little bit of lift. I was just talking to the guy that's in charge of putting these machines up. He does this for a living. Disasters. He just sees it all the time. And I'm like, how long do you see? What's this kind of look like? He goes, debris is 18 months. It'll be here for 18 months. Debris. That's before you start on the other stuff. So that's crazy. And he said Panama City, Hurricane Michael hit them in 2018. Many places still aren't even rebuilt from that. So I'm like, that's not the good news that I wanted to hear. But that's okay. We have neighbors. There's people that camp out here. I'm going to camp out tonight. Papa's going to camp out tonight. We got FEMA meetings and all these other people meeting tomorrow. And the traffic line is a 4-hour deal to get on. And I didn't want to mess with that. So we decided to come and camp out in an empty house with generator running. And I don't know why we got a generator running. It's not like we have air conditioner. Oh, and my gosh, nobody's even said, or you maybe have and I don't see any comments. I'm wearing a sock cap because it's freaking cold. God said, I found favor in you, and I'm going to make it cold when you go down and sleep in that house for me. So, see, if I was a televangelist, that'd work. It's not, but I'm going to let y'all go. It's been good being with y'all tonight. And like I said, if you sent comments, Mally may be watching those. If not, I'll go back and I'll read them. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can leave comments there. Don't forget, head over to beachbaptist.org, click on member registration, fill out that profile. We do have set up, I will talk about giving. I got to talk about giving all the time just so you know how it works. On that page, you'll see give and you'll see donate, or maybe you'll just see donate now. It doesn't matter. When you click on it, then you have an option for whether you're giving to your regular tithes and offerings or whether you're giving to hurricane relief. That's the only two accounts we have now. Hurricane relief and regular tithes and offerings. We all met the first night. Remember, you all decided we were staying as a church, and I said it's going to take about $2,000 a week for that to happen. So that goes in giving tithes and offerings. So if you're given to that general budget item, you'll be able to select that. If you want to give directly to hurricane relief, that money is going to go towards phase 1 cleanup. When they tell us a building can be saved, clean up security, and get just the muck out of them if we can. And then phase 2 will be rebuilding of these buildings. So that hurricane fund is going to stay open for a long time. So general ties or hurricane relief / recovery and rebuild. That's the 2 places you can give. Fill out your member registration. Tell your friends and family. Jump on here. Be a part of us. We'll keep you updated, and then we'll be back Sunday morning at regular time. You all know my email address, Sean@beachbaptist.org. If you have questions, concerns, just want to reach out, make sure you do so. That's a good way the best way for you to communicate with me right now, until we get the rest of Planning Center up. So you know what? I'm going to stand right here with that thing over my shoulder, and I'm going to say a prayer, and we'll end it right now. So, hey, God, thank you for... I'm holding my eyes. That right there. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for that right there over my shoulder, for showing us who you are at all times. Be with this church congregation, near, far, wherever they are. Help us to continue to grow and serve you. Help us to use your resources wisely, and to always be a beacon in this community for you. In your name we pray. Amen. Talk to y'all Sunday. If not before, get that member registration done. I'll send you another email. Yee.